Our next speaker is Anna Boroshok. Her life passion lies in traveling and inspiring women to see and liberate their potential, beauty and power. Anna lived in 8 countries, including Ethiopia and Uganda, where she empowered female communities to have a stronger presence in politics and economies in their region. So, let's give a hand to Anna Boroshok.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, ladies. I have such warmth in my heart towards you, for you being there. You know why? Because you lifted your bums and you brought them here, because you want to change something in your life. So I want to share with you my story with the hope that you will take off your pink glasses and finally start breaking through. So my name is Anna Boroshok. I'm a digital marketing strategist. I'm the founder of Fearless Female Founders Community and 360 Degrees Growth Academy. So let me share my story. I was born during the Soviet times in a faraway Uzbekistan. And I'm a little bit nervous, sorry. And in a country like Uzbekistan, where patriarchate is ruling, there is no much space for women. So I've witnessed, when I was an intern in UNDP project, I witnessed a story where a woman with Harvard education was turned down for the position in the favor of another guy with inferior education just because she had 2 children. Imagine that. And that story, it influenced me, my journey a lot. And that's why I'm here with you on this stage, because I want to motivate women to stand up for their dreams. So when you're born in the Soviet Union, actually, you don't know what entrepreneurship is. So I grew up in Uzbekistan. There was no such notion as entrepreneurship. So I was imagining my future in the corporate world, landing a good job and being a good girl, working really, really hard. And after my father left me and my mom without any financial means, he left to another woman, I decided that I'm going to take care of me and my mom. I'm going to land that great job because my mom was really struggling to feed us. I remember the 3 seasons where I had to wear the same low-quality shoes with holes because she couldn't afford to buy me shoes. But that's what I did. Without penny in my pockets, I got 3 higher educations, and 2 of them were in Europe. I landed very good jobs. So I worked in Accenture, I worked in Microsoft, and the peak of my career was in Google. Sorry, I need to go back. So there I was in Google. I had a very good salary, very juicy bonus. I was supporting my mom. I bought an apartment for my mom. And it feels like a happy ending story, right? Except it's not. So I was in Google in this best employee in the world. And I was having the quarterly evaluation with my boss. So this is just a stock picture, it's not us. But it really looks like Google quarters in Dublin. And he was looking apologetically at me and saying, Anna, you know what, I have to lower down your rating because you could have done better. I was shattered. I was really shattered by his words. You know why? Because I was in Google for 3 years back then. And I delivered, and I over-delivered every quarter. Every quarter, I did more than 100%. I will move on with the time. So I decided that day that I should become an entrepreneur. But I didn't know anything about what entrepreneurship is. But I decided that I'm going to be successful, And I onboarded myself on the journey of trying new things. And I decided I'm going to be a vlogger, because I was working with vloggers and they were earning a lot of money. But I wonder if you're expecting a success story here. But there was no success story. I failed. I failed. I failed, and this is the message I want to deliver. I failed because I had very thick pink glasses on me. I was looking around on the social networks, which were full of banners with guys on the jets telling that you need to leave your job, burn the boats, and then you're going to be successful and have a jet and millions and everything. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to do it. So the mistakes that I have done, the slide moved a little bit. I've produced 8 videos. I haven't seen much of response, and I decided that I'm bad because of the perception that I had. So I quit it. I had disastrous personal relationships, attracting really bad guys into my life. My energy levels were dropping by day because I wanted to have everything here and now. So I got into the whirlpool of my own limiting beliefs, and there was no one there to take me out of that whirlpool. So I started a lot of different businesses, waiting for 3 months for response, not getting the response and failing. So then I started to ask myself a magic question. Why is it happening to me? Why I'm in this whirlpool? And that's exactly what Global Women is for. You know, they're pulling you out from the whirlpool. The mentors that are opening your mind, that is something you haven't seen before in your life because you're boiling in your own juices. So I have, things moved. I have developed the system for myself and for the others. I don't have time to go through it. Just take a snap of this one, and I will give you a homework to do. If you don't have one of those areas in your life in order, it will be leaking like a boat. So my message to you, one of the messages to you, that you need to take care of your life holistically in 360 degrees, because one of the areas is leaking, then it will be very hard to break through. And when I started to use this system, my life started to change. So what I want you to do, I want you to do the homework. So evaluate all the areas of your life that you have. Identify the areas that are really lagging behind. Find mentors, find people who will get you out of your vicious cycle, out of your whirlpool, and design your own life.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was really good. That was really good.